Pets are wonderful. They bring us joy. They make us laugh. They are always there for us. Whether furry, feathered, or scaled, pets enrich our lives. Having a pet is a special thing. It's a bond like no other. Animals love us unconditionally. They don't judge us. I've always loved animals. Growing up on a farm, I was surrounded by them. I learned to appreciate their unique personalities. Each one is special in its own way. Today I want to tell you about my cat, Juanita. She has been a part of my life for quite some time now, and she has brought so much joy and warmth into my home. She is a beautiful tabby cat with soft striped fur that feels like silk when you pet her. Her fur has a unique pattern that makes her stand out from other cats. Her eyes are bright green and full of mischief, always sparkling with curiosity and a hint of playfulness. They seem to tell a story of their own, one of adventure and love. Juanita came into my life 5 years ago, and it feels like it was just yesterday. I remember the day vividly, as if it were a scene from a movie. She was a stray kitten then, small and scared, with no one to care for her. Her tiny body shivered in the cold and her eyes were wide with fear. I found her hiding under my porch during a rainstorm, her fur soaked and her little body trembling. The rain was pouring down heavily, and she looked so helpless. Of course, I couldn't leave her out in the cold. I knew I had to do something to help her. So I carefully picked her up and brought her inside. I brought her inside and dried her off with a soft towel. She was so tiny and fragile, and I wanted to make sure she felt safe and warm. She was so tiny, fitting in the palm of my hand. I could feel her little heart beating rapidly, and I knew she needed love and care. I fed her warm milk from a bottle and made her a cozy bed with soft blankets. She quickly settled in, purring softly as she drank the milk. She looked up at me with such gratitude in her eyes, as if she knew that she had found a safe haven. Her eyes spoke volumes, and I could see the trust building between us. I knew right then that she was meant to be mine. Our bond grew stronger with each passing day, and she became an inseparable part of my life. Juanita is not just a pet, she is family. Juanita is a very affectionate cat. She loves to cuddle. Her soft fur and gentle purrs make her the perfect companion on a lazy afternoon. She has a way of making you feel loved and cherished. Every morning she wakes me up by rubbing her face against mine and purring softly. It's her way of saying good morning, and it never fails to bring a smile to my face. Her morning routine is a gentle reminder of the simple joys in life. She follows me everywhere I go around the house. Whether I'm in the kitchen, the living room, or even the bathroom, Juanita is always right there with me. It's like having a little shadow that never leaves your side. It's like having a little shadow. Her presence is comforting, and it feels like she's always looking out for me. She has a way of making even the most mundane tasks feel special. Sometimes she even tries to help me with my chores, batting at the broom or the laundry. Her playful antics make the chores less tedious and more enjoyable. It's like having a little helper who brings joy to everyday tasks. Juanita is also a very playful cat. She has an endless supply of energy and loves to engage in all sorts of games. She loves to chase after string toys, leaping and bounding with such enthusiasm that it's impossible not to laugh. Her playful spirit is infectious, and bat around little balls. She can spend hours entertaining herself, and it's a joy to watch her in action. She can entertain herself for hours with a cardboard box. It's amazing how something so simple can provide her with so much amusement. She'll jump in and out, hide and pounce, turning the box into her personal playground. But her favorite thing to do is to sit on the windowsill and watch the birds outside. She'll spend hours perched there, her eyes wide with curiosity and wonder. She'll chirp and chatter at them, her tail twitching with excitement. It's as if she's having a conversation with the birds, and it's one of the most endearing things to witness. Juanita's wonderful ways bring so much joy and love into my life every single day. Section 4. Dogs are good, too. While I love my cat Juanita dearly, I also have a soft spot for dogs. Dogs are known for their loyalty and playful nature. They are always happy to see you, wagging their tails and showering you with affection. I have many fond memories of the dogs I met during my years as a country veterinarian. There was something special about the bond between a farmer and his dog. They worked together, played together, and relied on each other. Section 5. Remembering my childhood dog Sparky. One dog that holds a special place in my heart is my childhood dog Sparky. He was more than just a pet. He was a true member of our family. He was a border collie, full of energy and intelligence. His bright eyes always seemed to be brimming with curiosity and mischief. Sparky was my constant companion growing up. No matter where I went, he was always by my side, ready for the next adventure. We spent countless hours playing fetch in the fields. His agility and speed always amazed me. We loved going for walks in the woods, exploring new trails and discovering hidden spots, and simply enjoying each other's company, whether it was lying in the grass on a sunny day or sitting quietly together. He was always there for me, a loyal friend who listened without judgment and offered unconditional love. His presence was a comforting constant in my life. I learned so much from Sparky about loyalty, friendship, and the simple joys of life. He taught me the value of companionship and the importance of being there for those you love. Section 6. Not a fan of snakes. While I appreciate all creatures great and small, I must admit that I'm not particularly fond of snakes. Their slithering movements and lack of fur make me a bit uneasy. I understand that snakes play an important role in the ecosystem, and I respect them for that. However, I prefer to admire them from a distance. Section 7. What about you? Pets bring so much joy into our lives. They teach us about love, loyalty, and companionship. Whether it's a playful cat, a loyal dog, or even a slithering snake, each pet has its own unique personality and charm. What about you? Do you have any pets? What kind of animals do you love? I would love to hear your stories.